Bro, you're not even in this movie. What are you doing?
I started this gangster shit. And this the thanks I get. I started this gangster shit. And this the thanks I get.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Let's let this meeting come to order. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver, your host, comic book artist for 25 years, and a great big Star Wars fan. And what a month this is, guys. What a month this is. Are you excited? Are you feeling the buzz? Are you feeling the buzz? Yeah, we've got a new Star Wars movie coming out in just, 17 days, is it? Not very long. I think it's 17, it might be 18 days. Here it says 18 days. I don't know. I'm going to go see it on the 24th, not the official release date of the 25th. So it's a little closer to me. And while this is all going on, while all this buzz and excitement is happening, we've had Lando Calrissian go on Saturday Night Live, and that was a lot of fun too. Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling good. And our friends at MovieWeb, right here, they are, of course, they are a garbage tier website of the highest order. They only print Disney news that is bound to make the mouse happy, and they are dishonest and treacherous. But we have a good banter with them. I want you to understand, MovieWeb and Comic Artist Pro Secrets, we do have bants, and it is a lot of fun. I don't know if we have them with Brian Gallagher here, but we'll try anyway. Brian, you're welcome to bant. You're welcome to join the banter. Mark Hamill spoils big Star Wars cameo in Solo. What a great headline. What a terrific headline, because basically the key to understanding what's going on behind the scenes at Lucasfilm, Disney Lucasfilm, is just to connect all the dots between all these stories that kind of indicate bad news. And by the way, these stories are all delivered through these garbage tier networks, these garbage tier news sites on the internet. They're all tentacles. They all branch out from one single source. So basically, you have to just listen to, say, the early reports of Mark Hamill saying that he didn't feel, and he was being very subtle about it, but he was saying, I don't think Luke Skywalker would behave this way. Yeah, he's saying, I don't think Last Jedi, I don't think that was a good send-off for the character that I've represented my whole life. I just don't think that was correct. And they said, shut up, Mark Hamill. Shut up. And Ryan Roundhead Johnson ignored him when Mark Hamill said, please, we've got to listen to the fans. And Ryan Roundhead Johnson said, no, we don't. No. Yeah. So basically, Mark Hamill might be a little bit disgruntled, and Mark Hamill is now on a single-handed mission to passive-aggressively sabotage Disney Lucasfilm, and God bless him for that. He's always done things like this his whole life. I think of young Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker boarding that X-Wing fighter, saying, I can do this, I bullseye womp rats. Yeah. You know what? I mean, and he's out there, he's going to take on the Death Star, he's going to do it himself. This man's whole life is based around being that one man who can make a difference. And now we've got Mark Hamill dropping little bombs left and right here. And, it's fun. It's fun to watch. So let's see what Brian Gallagher has to tell us, and we'll read between the lines where we need to. Let me read it in my MovieWeb voice. With just 18 days until Solo hits theaters nationwide, there are no shortage of questions fans have going into this Star Wars spinoff. But it seems at least one of those questions has been answered. Yeah, we have a lot of questions. We do have a few. This wasn't one of them, but okay. Fans wondering if Anthony Daniels will continue his streak of appearing in every Star Wars movie with a role in Solo can breathe easy. Actually, breath easy. They can breath. It's garbage tier. Nowadays, I just kind of I skip over the spelling errors, the grammatical errors, the punctuation errors. All of that just kind of I ignore it because I would go crazy otherwise. Acknowledging each and every one of those. But yeah, this is a misspelling, Brian. According to Mark Hamill, C-3PO will be showing up. Here's what the actor had to say when answering a question about Anthony Daniels' iconic character and if the droid will ever earn his freedom or have to work for the Skywalker family forever. Yeah, well, Skywalker saga is over. So essentially, that's what we heard from the guy at the Disney store at Disney World yesterday. It's over. So yeah, he's probably got his freedom. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so this, you could read this as the Joker if you wanted to. You could hear it as the Joker in your head because, of course, Mark Hamill does portray the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series and in many video games as well. Ha 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 ha. Anthony Daniels was so happy because he's in every single Star Wars movie. Every single one. All the prequels. He's in Rogue One. He's in Solo. Whoops. I hope that's not well, anyway, he's in every single Star Wars movie. That's not such a reveal. All Star Wars fans expect him to be in every movie. That is a big reveal, Mark. None of us knew. And we had no reason to suspect that C-3PO would be in Solo, a Star Wars story. There's no reason to believe that. Yeah, and let's go on. Let's tell him, Brian. Tell him why. This is the first we've heard that C-3PO will make an appearance in Solo, a Star Wars story. But how he will do so remains to be seen. C-3PO was seen at the end of the last Star Wars prequel, Revenge of the Sith, being given to Captain Antilles, and in Rogue One, a Star Wars story which is set just before the events of A New Hope, he's seen alongside R2-D2 on Yavin 4 as the rebels head for Scarif. It's possible that Antilles could have had some sort of presence in Solo, a Star Wars story, but that's yet to be confirmed. Mark is going to confirm it. He is going to confirm it. First, let's talk about R2-D2. What also remains unknown is if C-3PO will be on his own, or if he will be paired with his droid friend R2-D2, Kenny Baker, who is no longer with us, in Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, since C-3PO has given no indication that he had met Han Solo before A New Hope, it's possible that this cameo happens in a scene where Han Solo, Alden Ehrenreich, isn't present, but neither those details nor C-3PO's cameo itself have been confirmed at this time. Yeah, Mark will confirm it, but he's saving it for later. This is an extended troll operation. Okay, we leak out C-3PO. We'll talk about R2-D2 tomorrow. Like, whoops, didn't mean to be a troll. Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna happen. It might happen tomorrow or the next day. Mark Hamill is enjoying himself thoroughly, and yeah, Mark Hamill does have a point about Star Wars fans expecting to see C-3PO in every single Star Wars movie. And it seems that streak will continue in Solo, a Star Wars story. Yeah, thank you, Mark. I love it. So that warm and fuzzy moment that Disney was hoping to give you, where you see C-3PO, even though I don't know why it would be a warm and fuzzy moment when basically he has been in every single movie. I'd be warm and fuzzy if Jabba the Hutt was in it. There's still hope. We reported last week that this is great right here, that the early box office projections for Solo, a Soy Wars story, put its opening weekend at $170 million. Okay, now look, this is lowballing it. It is going to be double this. I think it's going to be, what's double this? 340? It's going to be 304. Is that right? Don't let me embarrass myself. 340 million. With another report revealing Solo, a Star Wars story, has already doubled the first day sales of Black Panther. Well, to be honest with you, I bought a ticket already for Solo, a Star Wars story, and I bought 0 tickets for Black Panther. Boom, doubled it in this household. Now, that is, that's not necessarily evidence. That's kind of subjective, but it is true that in some areas, Solo, a Star Wars story, is doubling the first day sales of Black Panther. Absolutely. Representing the second best first day pre-sales mark of 2018 behind Avengers Infinity War. Kevin Feige still holds that scepter. He still wears that crown that he removed from Cray KK. It is a proud thing that Avengers Infinity War is still doing so well. While many were expecting, he's talking about me now, isn't he? Many were expecting Solo to be the first Star Wars movie to bomb at the box office. Yeah, given all the controversy surrounding the firing of original directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, it seems Solo will do just fine. But you really, this battle station's is fully operational. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is like Return of the Jedi a little bit. This taunting here. What you don't understand is that Mark Hamill is in his X-Wing fighter right now dropping bombs. He's dropping bombs. Alright. yeah, it might do fine at the box office after all. That's, you know, of course it will. This is still Star Wars. It is going to be a slow, steady decline. The first bit of evidence of that is that Solo, a Star Wars story, will probably underperform Rogue One. People are checking out. Okay, people are checking out. There's nothing else to do though, because May 25th, which is Memorial Day weekend, there's no other decent movie coming out. Nobody wanted to compete with Solo, a Star Wars story. I don't know why. Yeah, so it's possible that it could even eclipse its early projection. I'm betting that it will. Mark Hamill revealed these new details during a podcast interview courtesy of StarWarsNews.net. Yeah, that's good. So straight from the mouse. Look, this movie is going to be it's going to be a terrible movie, but it's going to do just fine. It is going to do just fine, at least initially. And we will wait and see what happens the week after that. Will it remain the #1 movie 2 weeks in a row? Yeah. Will it outperform 170 million? Will it outperform my projected 340 million? These are the questions that need to be answered in order for us to determine whether this was truly a good idea. If Alden Ehrenreich will continue marching forward into a second Ehrenreich and into the inevitable third Ehrenreich. Yeah, third Ehrenreich Solo movie. Could happen. Could happen if MovieWeb is to be believed. But then again, they're MovieWeb. Hey, thank you so much to everyone who supports this channel. This channel is growing so fast, and it's all because of people like you. People like you! I just snap my fingers. Who support my Patreon, who offer super chats during live streams. We couldn't do this without you. If you would like to join this community, hit that bell for notifications, join our live streams. Go to the link in the description below and donate $1 or more per month to my Patreon. Thank you so much.